Hello, ma'am. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening. I am doing great. And what about you?
I'm also doing great in my life. Thanks for asking. And as we are meeting first time, so introduce
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. Uh, I am Mamata Pandey. I am postgraduate with B.Ed. Earlier, I was in teaching, but I did for short period of time. Right now, I am happy homemaker. And as far as my hobbies are concerned, so in my free time, I like to do some kind of social work because I have joined one club, and by joining this club, we do lot of activities, social activities. Apart from this, I am an avid reader of newspaper, and you can consider that this conversational practice as a hobby because I have ample time nowadays to pursue my hobbies. So I love to get connected with different people and share my views. Even you can say, learn from their ideas, their views. So these are my hobbies. Yeah. Could you introduce yourself now?
Yes, ma'am, of course. And your introduction is quite amazing, I must say.
Thank
And
you. Thank you so much.
your hobbies are also amazing. And
Yeah.
you are doing great in your life. You are doing lots of work, I think. And
Yeah.
as yes, ma'am, my name is Sapna, and I'm from Jaunpur, UP, and I'm private school teacher as well as
Yeah.
homemaker, and I'm
Yeah.
mother of one kid. And if I talk about my qualification, so I'm holding BA degree, and I'm running YouTube channel as well as for learning
Yeah.
English communication. That's why I'm here nowadays.
Yeah.
So,
Although I don't have any YouTube channel, but I love to get connected with so many YouTubers. And one day I was watching some videos over YouTube, and I found your video as well. And after that, I sent request to you. And few days after, Diwali was approaching. That's why I was also busy in some work. That's why I didn't connect with you, didn't message you. And right now I am free. That's why I messaged you that now I am able to get connect with you. And as you mentioned that you live in Jaunpur city of Uttar Pradesh, yes, I am well aware of that district or city because I also belong from UP, but right now I am staying in Rajasthan in Jaipur because of my husband's job. And interesting thing is that I have done my graduation from Jaunpur only because at that time my father was posted there. My father was in service, and that time he was
wow.
posted there, and I have done graduation from there and only from TD College. So after meeting you, you can say you remind me a lot of my college days. Yeah, I
Yes,
remember
and
all these
you know
things.
that
Yeah,
I also know TD College very well, and I went visit there one time. I think when in 2013, means I think I have applied for B.Ed entrance. I that time I couldn't do B.Ed, but at that time I went to TD College one.
so okay, okay. So you don't live in proper Jaunpur.
No, ma'am, I'm
Oh,
living in village. I'm basically from Jaunpur district, but I'm
district. Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah. Got
city.
it. Got it. Got it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Uh,
So
so
the city Jaunpur is not so much far. It's near about I think 40 or more than 40 kilometer. I think
then it is not
from my
even
place.
okay, okay, got it. Yeah. So ask anything if you want to ask.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I want to know about your journey English. Like your speaking is very good. You are speaking very smoothly, nicely, and means when
Also,
did you start? From
but
all since your college
yes,
day, schooling day, you were so good at English, or
no,
after your
no, no,
college,
no,
or
no, no, not at all, not at all. Even
oh,
my schooling was in Hindi medium. Although I was science student, all my books are in English, but basically the medium of instruction was Hindi, no. And after completing my postgraduate, then I got married. After that, I did B.Ed, and when I was in teaching, at that time I used to speak only broken English, and I improved my English when I used to teach children in school. And after that, I left the job because at that time my children were small and no one was there to look after them. That's why I left the job and preferred to stay at home. And I used to teach my kids only. And even up to eighth standard, I taught them. After that, they took coaching and all. But I never left that English speaking part. Even at my home, I used to speak so many times so that I can improve my conversational English. But nowadays, it is a good opportunity. Even if you are at home, you can improve your English because you don't have to go outside from home. Social media and all these things are available, and I also got in touch of that all things during COVID. And frequently I used to have conversation with different people so that I can enhance my speaking skill. Although I consider myself, you can say, at intermediate level, but I want to become fluent, in advanced speaker in future. Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Of course, you will be. Are you using only Skype app?
No, no, not only Skype. I had some meeting over Zoom as well,
Oh,
and yeah, and I joined that Skype app in 2020.
2020. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
so long time. As we all are here for enhancing our communication skills, so I
Yes,
must
yes.
think enhanced a lot. And by watching you, by observing you, I'm also feeling very much happy and excited. Like yes, in future I will also become like you.
You should try to become more advanced level speaker. And even I do not consider myself as very good English speaker, but yeah,
Yes,
I am trying because sometime I get stuck in between conversation. The problem is that I am not talking or doing conversation every day. Sometime I am so busy that I cannot connect with people for 20 25 days. So this is you can say some drawback. If I am in habit of daily conversation, then I can improve a lot within few months.
yes.
Yeah. So tell me about yourself. In which school do you teach?
Actually, ma'am, I'm teaching in private school, and it's CBSC board English medium school, and I'm
Okay.
an English teacher in my school, and
Okay.
I used to teach up to fifth standard only. Means I'm
Okay.
PRT teacher.
PRT teacher. Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
I am English teacher, and I realized that if I am English teacher, so I should be not so much fluent, but at least I should be able to speak English confidently and comfortably, like with any random people. But nowadays, at least I'm speaking, and earlier I was not. I always try to speak, but I can say like after some time. I have converted to Hindi, my mother tongue. Means
Yeah.
I was not able to speak for a long time.
Yes, yes,
That
yes.
was the main problem.
But great advantage uh, to you that you have made YouTube channel and you get interacted with so many people here. So it will going to improve your that speaking in English part. And apart from that, you have joined one school, and there, if you will do conversation with students in English, then you will get over that.
Yes,
You
ma'am, you
will
are
get
right.
rid over that. Yeah.
Yes, I always speak English with my student mostly, but sometime when they are not comfortable to communicate in English completely, so I have to be bilingual.
I would like to say that students of that school have found good teacher who is able to teach them in English as well as Hindi. And if they are able to understand English in childhood, then definitely they will not face a problem in future.
Yes, ma'am, you are right.
Yes, yes. So it is beneficial for them, and mostly you should try to explain all these things in English, and they may face some difficulty in understanding English. Then at that point you should explain them all these things in Hindi as well as in English. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, you are right.
And you will follow these things. No? They would grasp slowly, but they will able to understand things properly in English after some time. So it is great thing.
Yes,
Initially they face problem in understanding, but when they used to of all these things, they will enjoy.
they are always able to understand me whenever I speak English to English, and sometimes they also try to speak English, means right or wrong, but they all are speaking English with me because I never allowed them to speak Hindi with me. Like,
So you have one child. You have one child.
yes, I have a son, and ma'am, I always try to talk means with my son also, and say
How old are he?
he's 9 year old now. He's in 10th year, 10th.
Okay.
Yes, he's in fourth
He
standard.
he is in fourth standard. Okay, okay, that's great. At this stage, any child has curiosity to learn each and everything, to grasp each and everything. And I think it is this age is the best time for your child to learn everything.
Yes,
And if his mother is doing conversation with him in English, then it is a great thing. In future, he will not face such type of problem of this
yes, ma'am.
generation. Yeah.
I always try to like make him understand how to speak English, and also try to speak English. But sometime he just confused by using tenses properly. Sometime just he's supposed to use past tense, and that time he is using future. Whenever he's supposed
So,
to use past, so he's means he's telling me something that happened in past, and he is using will. So I said, no beta, if you just you have to do any work in means tomorrow, only then you can use will, sir. Otherwise just you means little by little, but I'm trying to
the
make them
great
understand.
part is that the great part is that he is started speaking in English, and day by day, when you make him correct, obviously he will able to speak right English in future. So great part is that he is started speaking English.
Yes, ma'am.
That is great thing.
Do you know, ma'am, that yesterday I was talking to a small girl. I think she's in sixth standard and from Bangladesh, and
Oh,
she is speaking in a British accent, I think, and she is speaking like so. When I started talking with her, so that time my son was very curious to know, like, Mama is talking to a small girl today. Means always, mostly, I used to talk.
And she is speaking so nicely.
I'm not able to speak in that accent, but I'm able to understand any accent. So he was saying, "Yes, Mama, I'm also able to understand if anyone just speak English, but that girl's speaking, I was not able to understand."
Did you ask that girl from where she learned this accent and all?
Actually, that girl,
Does
I
she
think.
take does she take any classes? She has joined any classes, or she is learning by any channel and all by seeing?
I also asked her the same question. So she replied like she started learning English through cartoon video by listening more and more cartoon video. And in cartoon type video, they are just speaking quite different action. So
Yes.
she learned English through accent, and that's why whenever she started listening only different action, and she learned that action as well. And also her English is amazing.
Okay. So how long have you been running this YouTube channel? How long?
I think, ma'am, it's been now more than 3 months.
More than 3 months.
Yes. So it's been
Now,
3 months, I can say.
okay. So in one day, how many people get connected with you?
Actually, ma'am, sometime I get connect with two persons, sometime three, and sometime only one. So you know that there are lots of messages through my YouTube, because I mentioned my Skype link in my YouTube channel. So through my YouTube, many people just messaged me on Skype like, I want to talk to you. So I'm only attending those people, like those type who messaged me and who said
Mhm.
like, I want to talk to you. So I, and
Yeah,
sometimes I want to approach to others, like there's a Manju ma'am,
yeah, yeah.
English with
Had
Manju ma'am.
convers- I had conversation with her.
Okay, and yes, so in my initial day, I used to see her video a lot, Manju ma'am and Nutan Deep ma'am, Babita Prajapati ma'am. Means I have talked to Nutan Deep ma'am, Babita Prajapati ma'am, but I want to talk to Manju ma'am, and I think I messaged her 2 or 3 times on her channel, but I
Mhm.
think I didn't mail. I think I should send her mail, but I
Mhm.
didn't send mail. That's why
Mhm.
maybe she's not getting me. But I want to talk to her. Sometime, ma'am, literally, I just feel myself. Now I'm learning. I'm not so much good. So sometimes I am thinking like, okay, let me
But
be
now
at.
you are speaking good, no problem at all. And within 3 months, if you have improved a lot, then in future you will also improve more and more.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. And yes, of course, ma'am, I'm here only for improving myself first. Because, since when I didn't start my journey that time, I wanted to speak English, but I was doing procrastination and I was not consistent. But after starting this YouTube channel and this, so now I'm doing it like on a daily basis, and that's why I'm able to speak at least. But now I'm not thinking so much. I want to talk to Manju ma'am, but earlier when I started, so from the very first day, I wanted to talk to her. But that time I was feeling like, because that time I was feeling so much nervous and hesitant. But
Did
little
you
by
have conversation?
I'm
Did you
removed
have conversation with her or not?
with Manju ma'am.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. That's why I'm telling. I want to talk to her.
Oh, okay. So just you mail her, and she will definitely send Skype ID. She will share Skype ID with you.
Yes,
She is
yes.
she
No.
is quite busy now because she takes online classes as well now. So
Yes,
sometimes
she's
she is
so much
busy.
busy.
I was also trying for so many times, and he, one day she saw my message and my you can say my mail, not message, and
May.
sent me her Skype ID. Then I got connected with her.
And do you know that, ma'am, as I mentioned, that there are lots of messages on my Skype, and if any person just message me like, "I, ma'am, I watched your video, and I'm also learner. Want to talk to you. Want to have conversation session with you to improve my English." So after getting this type of message, I never want to avoid that type of message. So I am always busy by attending those messages only. That's why I'm not so much focused to, but literally I want to talk to Manju ma'am. That's why I'm thinking, okay, but day by day, I'm getting more and more message. There's a big reason behind it, because I mentioned my Skype link in my YouTube, and I saw that there are many YouTubers who don't
They,
mention
they,
their
yeah, no, they don't share their Skype ID. They just share their email ID,
email ID.
and one should email them to get connect with them. And whenever they share their Skype ID, then only you can get connect with them.
Yes, ma'am. So that's why, because I shared my Skype ID there, and through that, many people just approach me, and I'm just busy only attending those people.
So it is great thing, na? Suppose if you are having conversation with different people, so you are doing practice, and
Yes, ma'am.
it will improve a lot.
From different state, different country as
This,
well. They are.
this is the benefit of social media, na? This is the
Yeah.
benefit of social media, that you uh, can talk with any person even out of country.
Yes, ma'am. And we don't need to go
Possible.
anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. That is the great thing. That is
Yes.
the great thing. Yes.
And in means earlier in our days, means when I was in my I was doing my schooling and college. So that time, for learning English communication, we were just supposed to take spoken classes, to attend spoken classes, and we have to
But that
just
was not beneficial. That was not much beneficial.
know.
No.
And
It
ma'am,
is.
that
It was just like English classes. That
yeah.
we are going to take English tuition. It was just like that.
Yes, ma'am. And in our school and college, we have already means studied that topics. I think,
Yes.
means they
Yes.
mostly they must be teaching like a grammar and
They,
all,
they,
and we know
they
very well.
focus on grammar and rules and all. And as far as speaking in is concerned, if you talk, if you have conversation with someone, then only you would be able to improve your conversational part. Otherwise, it is not possible by learning and writing English only. You
Yes,
should, yeah, that is the main thing. Yeah. When we do conversation with anyone, and after that we watch video, then uh, you will find your mistake by your own. What mistake have you done in that video?
yes.
And you will improve. You will try to improve your mistakes. Then only you will be able to speak fluently and correctly both.
Yes, ma'am, you are right, because if I talk about myself, so in means in my summer vacation June, when I started focusing so much on English learning as a language, so that time I also thought like I have to learn more and more sentence structure, vocab, and all. Means I was doing all the things, but I was not doing speaking practice. So I was also thinking like I'm just overwhelming my mind with lots of grammar, lots of vocab, lots of idiom and phrases I have learned. But nowadays, when I start speaking, I'm feeling myself confident, comfortable, and means able to speak at least. And that time I was not able. I was only learning and learning more and more, and I was not speaking. And that
When you apply all these idioms and phrases in your conversational English, then it is going to helpful.
yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, by learning them, by grasping them, it is not going to work. Yeah.
Yes.
So nice to have conversation with you. And in future, I would like to get connect with you again.
Thanks a
Okay,
lot,
then.
ma'am. It's my pleasure. And it
Thank
was
you.
nice.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, ma'am.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye. Bye bye.